All right, so as you head back to your table, you're going to take with you a big sheet of construction paper. And on the back of that paper, of course, the very first thing you're going to do is write your name, your teacher, and last but not least, your table number. All that information very first thing. Don't even draw a thing until you have this on here. Because I will, this is our last project of the year, people. I will throw it away if your name is not on it. Because we should have that down by now. Then, flip it on over and start making your beautiful art here on the other side. Now, we're going to need 3 cupcakes here. So, to make 3 cupcakes, we're going to have to kind of plan out in our heads about how big they need to be. And I'm going to do the first step, that ellipse, to draw my cupcake, just like I practice in my sketches, but I'm going to make sure I draw it about this big each time. That way I know I'm going to fit all 3 cupcakes on there. So I'm using a white colored pencil, but you guys will use a yellow or a regular pencil just because the white shows up on here a little bit easier for you guys to see, but it's going to mess me up later when I add the chalk. So I want you guys to use pencil. So I'm going to draw lightly at first. And it's okay if some of my ellipses are a little bit bigger or a little bit fatter or a little bit skinnier. All right? But I want to make them about the same size. Next, I'm going to draw my lines coming down. Remember, cupcakes aren't a perfect cylinder. Those lines will kind of angle in a little bit. And then, very important, part of what we're learning is to make things look 3D. So we've got to curve that line on the bottom. Now, I get to do the fun part. Crazy zigzag here at the top. And I draw my little cupcake lines, all slanted towards the middle, just like this. After I do that, I get to do the fun part, which is add my decorations. So I could add a big old swirl on top to look like some nice frosting, maybe a big cherry hiding behind that frosting. I could even do things like chocolate drips coming down. Ooh, maybe I have a big old drip of chocolate kind of hanging down off the edge of this one. And, oh, it's a birthday one, so it's gonna have a candle. I get to be as creative as I want when I add my details to my cupcakes, all right? In the next class, we're gonna learn about a new material called chalk, and we're gonna fill in our cupcakes and our background with some color.